Saturday racing action here at Gulfstream Park. Samantha and Ron with you as we have 11 races on the card. We'll send it upstairs. Pete Aiello with scratches and the changes.
The weather is beautiful. Temperatures in the mid-70s. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. Race 1 is the UAE President Cup from purebred Arabians to the first finish line at a mile and a 16. A field of 9, there are no changes to start the day. They're racing in the UAE President Cup. Diamond Gem was one of the last into stride. It was a good start for Dream Seek, and Hugo Herrera wastes no time dropping over to the rail, and Dream Seek, the leader, in the run around the first turn. Here's Diamond Gem, circling horses and up on the outside to join the leader now. Down at the inside goes Fleet's Ace. Working between horses is Jagman, shuffling back AA Take a Chance. Then down at the rail goes WA Smoke Signal, racing about 6 lengths behind. Malexis is together with her stablemate RB Motherload. They're third and second last. The early trailer is WMA Big Baby. The opening quarter posted in 26 seconds as they race into the backstretch now. Dreamseek has the lead by a neck. Latched on to him second is Diamond Gem on the outside. These two now a length and a half better than AA Take a Chance third. At the rail, that's Fleet's Ace. Getting started on the outside is Malexis. Malexis moving closer for Rodriguez up in the center of the racetrack and the run to the half-mile point. Down at the inside is Smoke Signal. Then it's RB Motherload, and WMA Big Baby is last of all. They've won the half-mile in 51-4. They have less than half a mile to go in the UAE President Cup, and Dreamseek is the target. Cedeno still has her hands full of Diamond Gem AA on the outside second. Malexis is working overtime. Sharp move inside from Luca on WMA Smoke Signal. Upset possibility at 25-1 as they run around the far turn. Now the advantage goes to Diamond Gem AA. Off cover, Smoke Signal launched to the clear to try to go get him. At the inside, Dreamseek is not finished yet, and these three start to sprint inside a quarter of a mile from home. Diamond Gem has a fight. He has a big-time fight, in fact. WMA Smoke Signal bids up on the outside. Dreamseek toward the rail. Off the turn and the stretch drive. WMA Smoke Signal is taking the lead now. Entering the short stretch here at Gulfstream, it's WMA Smoke Signal trying to spring the shocker. Malexis runs at him on the outside. Here comes Diamond Gem AA back for more between. Here's the wire. What a thrilling run. It's a first finish line photo. It's one of the favorites as WMA Smoke Signal threw up the white flag late. Was it Malexis? Was it Diamond Gem? Win picture in 159-3. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for La Amazonia, who heads off for the early lead. Speed in the center from Matty R. Personified taken back to fourth now as Sophistry runs into third and tries to guard that inside spot in the run to the half-mile point. Mom's Martini is the gray with Bad Gal Party in the red on the far outside. Glory Glory is second last. The trailer is Kid Matty Matt as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Up front, Matty R by a length and a half. Sophistry now races from second. Outside, La Amazonia is now third. 2.5 to Personify, who's ridden into position fourth and trying to rally. Inside fifth is Mom's Martini, then Bad Gal Party. They have less than a quarter of a mile to come, and Matty R drifts off a true line. The rail just opened for Sophistry, and she's on to take the lead. Sophistry at the eighth pole now leads. On the outside, La Amazonia. Widest of all, Personify tries to kick in. Here comes Personify and La Amazonia. La Amazonia just in front. Personify lifting. Photo! Wicked close on the money. La Amazonia and Personify in a win picture in 56-1.
Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 112-1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
And they're off. In the middle, Episode gets the first call, firing at the rail. Bella Mendes on the go. The two favorites get acquainted. They work a length and a half in front of Miss Paula, who comes away in third. Stewbold is between horses, and Point to That Star is down toward the inside, out-kicked early. Out in the center, Queen of Soul is on the move. Then Mama Maritza N out the back early, wider than a mile. They make their way to the far turn with Episode now clear, and clear by about 2. Bella Mendes second. Miss Paula is now third. Up on the inside, and then fourth is Stewbold, followed fifth by Queen of Soul. Then it's down at the rail to Point to the Star. He's now moving up within 2.5 or 5.5 of the lead. Outside, Mama Maritza N as they run for home. They have Episode to catch, and she's looking awfully imposing at the top of the lane. Stewbold's off cover to try to go get her. Bella Mendes been working hard throughout. At the rail, Point to That Star. They're 1/8 of a mile out. Episode still finding plenty. It's Episode in front. The battle strictly for second. Put a ring around Episode. She's 3 to 5, and too much for these. Bella Mendes trying to hold on to second. She's digging hard, and she will hold second. Bella Mendes from Stewbold third. Point to That Star fourth. Then wider than a mile. 1:04 flat the final time for race winner Episode. They're off and running. From the middle, Steeler Mischief was away quickly enough. A Coney Life, meanwhile, ridden for forward position. Up in the middle is Winooski. Out 3 wide goes Gucci Boy. The 2 at the back are Freakazoid and Charge Off. In the run to the first turn, it's the favorite Steeler Mischief, who now has the lead by almost a length. The Coney Life is second. Gucci Boy is now third, a gap of 2.5 to Winooski under a loose rein in fourth. Freakazoid is on the outside of Charge Off at the back of the field. They complete the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. Less than 6 furlongs to go, and Steeler Mischief carving out the numbers in front for Gaffleone, 3 parts of length. Gucci Boy moves to a flanking position in second, pocketing up third is a Coney Life. 2.5 more to Winooski, who's racing by himself in fourth. He's a length in front of Charge Off, and out in the middle is the Freakazoid. They make their way to the half-mile point. It's Steeler Mischief. It's 7 to 5 by a length and a quarter. Inside second, a Coney Life. Outside third is Gucci Boy. Then Winooski, still ahead of Charge Off, and still at the back is Freakazoid. No change in the plot, 3 furlongs from the wire. Up front, Steeler Mischief tries to sneak away. He's traveling awfully well, and he moves now to a 4-length lead. All in second, a Coney Life, 3 wide. Winooski charging into second now, dropping back is Gucci Boy. Charge Off held up in traffic. Freakazoid is wide at the back of the field. 3 quarters, 1:11 and 3, and they're on their way home. Up front, it's Steeler Mischief with work to do now as Winooski charging to take him on. 1/8 of a mile to go. Steeler Mischief comes up empty. Winooski ran right by, and Winooski is now clear with no dangers. It's Winooski on the board at 5 to 1 under Edwin Gonzalez, fleeing the scene to a 6-length 4th race victory. Up for second is a Coney Life as Steeler Mischief threw up the white flag. And they're off. In the middle, Versus gets the first call. Moving to take the lead is Murabay now on to take over. So Murabay will lead the field with an improving Swirling Eights out in the middle. In between them, it's English Law. Salamis holds inside ground for Gaffleone and tucks into fourth now. Outside of him goes Culpa. 3 wide to the first turn is Roscoe Pine. Back from there, it's a wide-running Battle Drum, racing a length and a half in front of Versus. Second last is Permissione. The early trailer is Baker's Street. In the run to the backstretch, they carved a quarter in 23 and 3, and Swirling Eights and Joe Bravo make the fractions. They're a length and a half in front. English Law is now second, Murabay at the rail in third. Roscoe Pine has got over from the outside draw to land fourth in the two-path. Out 3 wide goes Battle Drum. Salamis is the favorite. Juddmont colors pink cap. Gaffleone works off the inside a touch now. Then it's a gap a length and a half to Permissione. And on his outside is Versus in front of Culpa, and the trailer still is Baker's Street. To the far turn they go. They went 48 and 3 for the opening half-mile speed. They have 3 furlongs remaining. Up front, Swirling Eight starts to turn up the pressure here. He has the lead 3 parts of length. English Law second, 3 wide, Battle Drum third. Launched to the clear. Salamis is now fourth with 4 lengths to race, but he needs to get going from there, and Swirling Eights is still the target. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Swirling Eights with English Law moving to him on the outside for Castellano, and English Law is right alongside Swirling Eights. English Law surging forward to take the lead. Salamis is on late, but English Law has the lead, and English Law will win it. Swirling Eights is second. Salamis wins the show photo over Versus in 1:35 and 1. And they're off. Good start. They're across the course early. At the rail, Matty Goal is now ahead in front. Moving up between horses is Mahavlich to challenge for control. Out in the middle is Lower Broadway. So the 3 favorites, 1, 2, 3 early. Attention to detail is at the rail. Out in the middle, that's Flood Zone, and the trailer is How About It. In the run to the half-mile point, it's Matty Goal with an inside lane. Outside, Mahavlich is right alongside in second. They're a length and a half better than Lower Broadway. He's in between horses. 3 wide, Flood Zone. At the rail, attention to detail, and the trailer is How About It. They round the far turn after completing a quarter in 22 and 2. Mahavlich for a narrow advantage right back at him. Matty Goal toward the rail. Dropping back now is Lower Broadway, passed by both attention to detail and Flood Zone as they reach the top of the stretch. We're a quarter of a mile from home, and Matty Goal working hard but still in front. From the outside, Mahavlich tries to go with him second. Toward the rail, attention to detail is going to get a rail run. On the far outside, it's Flood Zone off the turn. In the stretch drive, Matty Goal trying to finish it up here. He leads by a length and a half. Flood Zone down the center. Attention to detail toward the rail. Flood Zone's gaining late for Ray Lou. It's still Matty Goal in front. Flood Zone is surging, but he's out of time. Matty Goal wins. Barboza 1-2 with Flood Zone second. Attention to detail third. Mahavlich was fourth in 1:13 and 4. They're off and running. Excellent start for the Patter Pop runner, White Knuckle Flyer. Down at the inside are Firebirds moving up, far outside Misprint. Splitting horses Noble Dreamer, Bullocks with him. Streaking Gray is along the rail, and out the back is Drinks on Me. And the run to the half-mile point, White Knuckle Flyer working out in the center, a half length off of leader R Firebird. That'll send Misprint widest of all to the far turn. The Gray is Streaking Gray, 2-path for Noble Dreamer, 3 wide Bullock, and out the back is Drinks on Me. 22-4 for the opening quarter. Around the far turn they race. Here's White Knuckle Flyer boldly now to take over the lead from our Firebird, who's back to second. Misprint working hard while out in the center. From between horses, it's Noble Dreamer. The rest have to giddy up, and giddy up now. Off the turn and the stretch drive, White Knuckle Flyer has traveled beautifully throughout. Perez asks her to do some work. An eighth of a mile from home and 2 on top. Noble Dreamer takes aim second with a 16th to run. White Knuckle Flyer's almost home. Outside second, Noble Dreamer, but that's where she'll finish, behind White Knuckle Flyer, who wins by a length and a quarter. Second is Noble Dreamer, closer third, either our Firebird or Misprint. Then it was Drinks on Me. And they're off. Good start in the middle for Fredo, who heads off for the early advantage, moving up toward the inside. Clever Mischief forwardly positioned. Sambaru won't be far away. Getting over from the outside is Born Flashy, trying to work for a run. In between horses goes Bring Me a Check. Speaking of checking, Oscar Season just did. The race favorite was tightened up and slammed on the brakes in the run to the first turn. Up and by him went Beth Cathebe and Princetown. Then it's back to Oscar Season. He's settled down now after some early trouble in front of your man, Alex. He races 9 lengths off the lead, third last. Second last is Mutawid, and the trailer is Deadpan. 23-2 for the opening quarter. To the backstretch they go. And jockey Jorge Ruiz and Born Flashy lead by 2 over Fredo second. Castellano and Clever Mischief racing into third now. Cathebe is at the rail in fourth, followed by Bring Me a Check. He's racing in the pink cap, racing out in the center. Meanwhile, Oscar Season ponders an inside course of action within 7 lengths of the lead. Just ahead of him is Princetown. Then it's a length back to your man Alex in front of Mutawid. Dropping back is Speedrunner and Deadpan between horses. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. They went 47 seconds flat for the opening half mile. The leader is Born Flashy. In chase mode, Clever Mischief is second. Moving up between horses, Cathebe. Gaffleone's trying to follow him on Oscar Season. Red colors. He is going to get through at least somewhat as they straighten for the drive. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Oscar Season is loose now. He has to reach the other favorite, Clever Mischief. Bring Me a Check on the outside. Here comes Oscar Season after the leader, Clever Mischief. Oscar Season is surging forward now, and he's got it won. Oscar Season well handled by Gaffleone to win it by a length in the end. Clever Mischief was second. Bring Me a Check third in 140 flat. And they're off. Back him up, veered sharply to the outside as Rolando was away quickly, and he's reaching out to take the early advantage from Back him up, who moves up on the outside. In between horses, it's Paradise City, who's not far away. Away fourth in a good spot is Cool Intentions. Back from there, it's a rail running strength and guidance. The early trailer is Noble Force. In the run to the half-mile point, the leader is Rolando. Rolando now leads by almost a length. Paradise City is second. Back him up in the middle is third. Drafting behind me in battled horses up front is Cool Intentions. He's now fourth. Strength and guidance toward the rail is there fifth. And then it's a big gap to Noble Force, who's last a long, long way through an opening quarter that was just 23-2. With the advantage, Rolando, he's not going much on the top end, and he leads by a length. In between horses, Paradise City, 3 wide, back him up. Egan starts to make some decisions for Cool Intentions. He's now fourth within 4 lengths of the leader, dropping back tamely his strength and guidance as they run to the top of the stretch. 47-1 for a half-mile speed. Rolando, he's still held together nicely by Gaffleone and tries to sneak away. Dropping back Paradise City, swung to the center as Cool Intentions. Back him up is from between. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Rolando has one to fight off, and here he comes. Cool Intentions motors down the center, and he rolls right by. Cool Intentions let go at 9-2. He kicks clear to win it and win it going away. Rolando saves second ahead of Back 'em Up third, then Paradise City fourth. Well clear of the others in 124-4. They're off. They're at the post. They're off. Disastrous beginning for Jerry's Turn. He leapt in the air and began 5 lengths slow. In the middle, it's Chaplin who heads off for the early advantage, taken on by Grand David. Rigel is in between horses. Down at the rail, it's Lord of War. He's beaten for speed today. Out wide on the course and trying to angle over is Yono. Moving at the rail, Lucky Curlin. Then back to People Force ahead of the race favorite Space Launch. And after the messy beginning, Jerry's Turn is last. Grand David is first to the backstretch under Jose Morelos, carving a quarter and an energetic 23-3. Grand David off the lead by 5. Chaplin is second. Lord of War is now third. Rigel on the outside, fourth. Lucky Curlin is kindly traveling fifth at the inside. Yono, Black Cap on the outside, sixth, within 10 lengths of this breakaway leader. Then back to the rail, it's People Force. On hold with pace ahead of him is Space Launch, and Jerry's Turn is last. They continue strung out by Stahalf and 47-4. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Aggressive tactics from Grand David. He heads 3 furlongs from the money with a 3-length edge, but they start to tighten in. Chaplin is on the move. Lord of War is next. Zayas angles Lucky Curlin to the clear to launch his bid. 2.5 back to Rigel. Space Launch is stuck in traffic as Castellano ponders a course of action. Yono ridden and not responding. They reach the top of the stretch with Grand David still in front. Closer second is Chaplin. Lucky Curlin is next, then Lord of War, and they're on their way home. Egan sitting chilly on Chaplin. Now he wakes him up, asks for a kick, and gets one to take the lead. Back to second is Grand David. Down the center, Lucky Curlin. There's a 16th to go, but Chaplin appears to have it won. Grand David is running some kind of a good race. He's holding second. Chaplin wins. Grand David with a giant try second, an equally giant try from Jerry's Turn. He blew the start and rallies to get in a show photo with Space Launch in 140-2. In the gate. And they're off in the Allen Jerkens to a level enough beginning. Prevent was away quickest. He'll reach out for the early lead. Utah Beach is hunting some forward position. Lord Flincher dives to the rail, and 6- is up close today. He'll land a tracking position. Second, Lord Eddardstark comes away in fifth in the early stages from Eldest Son. Down at the rail goes California Frolic third last. He's 2 better than really good and dropped out last, the Ginger Wizard. Prevent is in uncharted territory at this 2-mile trip, and he's off the lead by an aggressive 8 or 9. 6- will have to rate his own trip in second. On hold behind him, Lord Flincher is third. Utah Beach as the public pick. He's racing up on the outside into a joint third now. Lord Flincher a bit keen. Back from there, it's the team of Eldest Son and Lord Eddard Stark as this leader is torn away to a 15-length advantage. A gap of another 2 to the rail in California Frolic ahead of Really Good, and still at the back is Ginger Wizard. The opening half mile, 48 and 3, dare I say, for a 2-mile trip, that's flying, as the leader is Prevent at a giant number. He's 15 in front. Rating his own trip second is 6- from the favorite Utah Beach, who's latched onto him third. Lord Flincher watches the action in fourth, followed outside by Really Good. In between horses Eldest Son. As they swing around the far turn for the first time, Prevent is still well clear. The back markers remain California Frolic and the Ginger Wizard, and the leader is Prevent. He's in top by still about 15 lengths. Over second, running 6-. Utah Beach on the outside. Lord Flincher toward the rail. Really Good is on the 4 wide side. Then back from between horses. That's Eldest Son. Lord Eddard Stark is at the rail. Then California Frolic and the Ginger Wizard. They move by 3/4. Now they have completed 1 lap, and they have 1 mile to go. And the leader is Luca Panici in Prevent. He's gone awfully quick, and his strides are shortening a touch. He's only 8 in front now. Zaya's still on hold with 6- in the second spot through 1 mile and 1:40 and 2. Utah Beach is on the outside. Raylu Gutierrez and Lord Flincher, they're following the move of 6- and deciding whether they want to angle off the inside to follow Utah Beach. Raylu stays put for now. Then back to Eldest Son, out wide on the course and Really Good. Lord Eddard Stark is toward the rail, then back to the outside California Frolic, and still at the back is the Ginger Wizard. They complete 1.25 miles in 2:07 and 1, and Prevent is still there, but his lead is only 2, and they start to close ground. 6- is off the inside to go get him from second, Utah Beach. He's still watching the move of 6-. Meanwhile, Lord Flincher, he's been committed to follow 6- throughout, and he still is. He's on his back well down toward the rail in fourth. Outside, Really Good. Inside, Lord Eddard Stark. From between, Eldest Son. Then back to California Frolic and the Ginger Wizard as they round the far turn. They have yet to get to Prevent. He's still in front. Now in a more earnest position in second is 6- Lord Flincher with an inside opportunity as Utah Beach gets started on the outside. Lord Eddard Stark is next with Eldest Son, and they're at the top of the stretch. They move to the top of the stretch now, and Utah Beach has come away with the lead. Off cover now. Here's the run from Lord Flincher from between horses. 6- is running still. Down at the inside, the Ginger Wizard. They come past the 16th pole. Lord Eddard Stark, he's surging at Utah Beach. Can he get there? Lord Eddard Stark, he got there! Score 1 for the home team at a big number. Lord Eddard Stark ran down Utah Beach to win the Allen Jerkens in 3:20 and 1.
So that wraps up Saturday's action. We're back here on Sunday with a great 11-race card. So make sure you come out and join us. Our first race post, 12:20 p.m. Boy, Samantha, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.